What's going on, guys? It's Phoenix back for another video. Also, if anybody here that watches this thing that hasn't seen the YouTube short is a fan of Hades, the video game, and is excited for the proper version of Hades 2, even though I know everybody who has a PC has already played it in early access, y'all will get this shirt. Anyway, Craftsman Toys, Nosecone, whatever the hell his actual name is, like, in there, like, oh, we're gonna call him this to skirt the copyright. I've thrown that down there in the title. The instructions, as I mentioned in the YouTube short, call him Steel Drill Hero. At least that's, like, the closest thing to a name that I saw on the side of it, so it is what it is. That's kind of funny that YouTube shorts can be 3 minutes now, because then that kind of negates the point of doing a proper, slightly longer form video like this. But yeah, honestly, those have just gotten much more views. Like the one that I did on him and the two other figures that you'll see in the next two reviews have got, like, that one got like 200 some views, which I know isn't anything, but like for this nothingness, for this glorified, hobby or whatever, that's pretty neat. But whatever. Nosecone. He's honestly very neat. I've had a lot of fun messing around with him. I'm very excited for their scatter shot, and then the other one that they've released. I think that is Lightspeed, whichever one turns into the motorcycle. I can't remember my Technobot names, but I like that somebody else, as like a third-party company, is doing the Technobots, because nobody has since Make Toys like 10, 12 years ago, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, Nosecone here is very neat. I like the little thrusters there in the back. There we go. Thank you for focusing, camera. And honestly, just a very cool vibe overall. Let's pop these guns off. Can't imagine that you actually need to for transformation, but they probably would get in the way. So that's what he looks like without. And because, he is relatively easy to just do, and transformation-wise, let's go ahead and do that. So what I like to do, take this section right here, just kind of untab that. It'll tab into a port right there, which will be part of the arms. Rotate what will be the arms forward. And then that lets you kind of start messing with this section and on either side, and then this middle section. Because basically what you're just trying to do is untab the brown parts from where they are. There we go. You do kind of have to reach in there and do that. One that'll definitely be easier with a spudger or some sort of like tool for sure. So basically, once you have all of that kind of untabbed, you can go ahead and I'll do this one first so you guys can actually see. Bring this entire assembly down. Look, the other one came with it. Neat. Because they were still tabbed together. Boop. So you've got the thruster section looking like that. Just collapse that, because that'll just be the knee pad. And then for the rest of the legs, you want to take this panel, which we untabbed not too long ago, just rotate it in, take this whole assembly here on an itty bitty little pin joint, just rotate that into the leg. That'll basically thoop into place. You want to take this panel, which is the one that you kind of need the spudger for, or just something flat. Do that. If you have the Iron Factory Leo Kaiser set and you haven't combined it, use one of their spear weapons or something. Fold that in, go like that, and then you want to take the toe / foot, and then you want to, because it's like that for alt mode, you want to rotate it 180. Do the same thing on this side, so you fold in, make sure that's all bent, you fold in, fold down, fold, rotate, and that is a lower body done. I know, right? All right, so we'll do the hands in a bit. So then, take the nose cone of the drill here, rotate that like so, then that frees up all of these gubbins here, including the head, to just rotate forward. Take the opaque orange, fold that into the cockpit, and then just while making sure that this piece doesn't go with it, this piece, because this is technically on a separate system or separate part of the hinge. Basically, if you want to keep that there, and you want to fold the cockpit assembly into the chest, like so. So you want it to look like that. Then take this other thing, take the nose cone, there'll look a little bit for it, rotate it to the back. At that point, you can just re-thoop the nose cone into the other thing. It's a clever little bit of engineering there. Take the head, rotate it. I don't think you have to rotate the head for transformation, but I do, just for whatever reason. Make sure the nose cone is nice and flush. And then we'll do the arms. So you want to take that panel right there, this section, you want to untab it. You want to bend the arm up. And then you want to take this assembly, rotate it, and then push it around until basically that little tab right there goes into a port right there. Do that, get it all squared away, rotate the fist. And then you've got them like that. Rotate the arm 180 at the bicep. And then straighten things out. And we are good. Second verse, same thing as the first. If you want to untab, rotate that around. Rotate that like so. Rotate that down. Just kind of move everything out around. And there you go. Obviously, if you want a better transformation walkthrough, just watch Ben's Collectibles video. I'm kind of surprised nobody's talking about Nosecone here, or this set, because it's kind of cool looking, if I'm being completely honest, and Computron himself is a pretty, I don't know, it's a nice idea for a combiner, so I just feel like nobody's really talking about this set, so here we are. Accessory we didn't see before, there's the gun. I'm just tapping everything in while I waffle. There we go. And now, this is basically how I have him displayed when he's on my desk. These guns do tap into the same exact place that they were in alt mode. They do have a flip-out handle, so he can hold one of them if you want him to. But yeah, underslung armaments, dual wielding. He's pretty freaking neat. I like him a lot. He's a very fun little desk bot, for sure. Very intrigued what the Craftsman Toys is going to do with the rest of this set. There's the head sculpt for the YouTube thumbnail. And yeah, he's a very posable little guy too. You got forward and back. You got 360 here. You guys saw the bicep and the rest of the arm rotation, including wrist swivel during transformation. Head is on a ball joint. He has a waist as well. Legs can go forward. They can go back. They're unimpeded. They just hit the drill cone, nose cone situation. Double jointed knee because of transformation, and then you saw the foot posability. So yeah, honestly, Nosecone, very neat. Very happy I found out about him because, I don't know, I feel like in the sea of just like standard Hasbro combiners that we get, having something a little bit different will be pretty neat. Anyway, thanks for watching me waffle about a figure that I already did a YouTube short on. I'll see you guys in the next one.